All of us who enjoy Swenson Park want to see it preserved so that our kids and grandkids will also be able to enjoy it in the future. Our emotional attachment to this lovely green space is deep and strong. But the sad truth is that things like parks, community centers, recreational programs for kids, even libraries, are primarily funded from the city's general fund, which is also the primary source of funding for police and fire. Every time there is an economic downturn or unexpected emergency, funding for these quality of life services is reduced or even eliminated to protect funding for police and fire. As it should be, because the public safety must always come first. But with a continuing and growing shortfall in golf operations and a looming pension bill coming due for the city, the only way to provide a real and permanent solution to this problem is to develop an independent source of revenue for Swenson. That's why I was so excited to meet with my neighbor Jim Giles and hear about his research into forming a parks district to provide just such a permanent and independent revenue stream for Swenson. I connected him with senior city staff, the mayor, and council members so that he could share his idea and lay the groundwork for this public-private partnership. An assessment district works like this. A group of people who want new or expanded services get together and petition the governing body, city, county, reclamation district, to form a district. Then an election takes place, with every person who will be sharing the cost of these expanded services voting on the formation of the district and the initial special tax to cover those costs. If the residents vote yes, then the new district is formed and begins the process to approve a governing board and make plans for any larger investments in their district. Governance of a district is very important to ensure that assessment dollars are spent in accordance with the management plan and proper accounting and auditing policies and procedures are adhered to. Best practices for an assessment district include a strong elected board, usually made up of property owners from each area of the district. Usually, a professional is brought in to help conduct a series of community meetings to figure out exactly what improvements are desired and how much each property owner would need to be assessed to cover the cost of financing them. After these details are worked out, another election takes place, with every person who will be sharing the cost being provided with a specific management plan, annual budget, itemization of capital improvements to be undertaken, and most importantly, exactly how much they will be paying each year. District residents then send in their ballots, and the government, in this case the City of Stockton, counts the ballots at a public meeting and announces the results. If enough folks vote to assess themselves, then the district can begin planning for the improvements. But there will be no district formed, no special tax, and no assessment for capital improvements levied unless they're approved by the voters. These assessment districts can provide a lot of positive benefits. I know firsthand because I managed one of Stockton's largest, the Downtown Stockton Alliance, for about 5 years. Because I want a permanent solution to this problem, I think this kind of citizen-led process should be given a chance. I look forward to providing continued support to Jim as he works with elected city leaders and staff and community groups to continue developing a pathway to preserve Swenson.